In order to register for classes at Fresno City College, you're going to want to go to fresnocitycollege.edu, which will bring you to this main page right here. On this page, you'll go to the top right and you will click on My Portal. You'll scroll down a little bit under the student links, and then you'll go ahead and click on WebAdvisor. On this page, you will go to the top right, you will click on Log In. Now, your username for WebAdvisor is your college ID number. Should start with a 07 or a 08. You can find it on your student education plan. That is on the yellow sheet that your counselors gave to you when they listed what classes you could register for. It is on the top right corner of your student education plan. You'll type in your college ID number, then your password is uppercase your first initial, lowercase your last initial, and then your 6-digit date of birth. And then you'll click on Log In. Once you get to this page right here, after you've successfully logged in, you can click on Student Menu. On this page, the first thing that you'll need to do before you guys can register for your classes is you'll need to update your personal contact info. So what you'll need to do is click on this link. On that next page, it's going to show your name, your address, a phone number that they could reach you, the college could reach you at. You'll input your information, make sure it's all correct, and then click Submit, and then it'll bring you back to this page right here. So after you've updated your address, email, and phone information, then you can come right back down, scroll down under the New Students links. You will click right here on Search and Register for Classes. Now, the first thing that you'll need to do is select the term. If you plan on taking summer school at all, you will need to register for your summer school classes first before you start searching and registering for your fall 2018 classes. So if you are planning on taking summer school and they listed summer school classes on your student education plan, you're going to want to select the summer 2018 first, search and register for your classes, and then come back and search and register for your fall ones. But for now, I'll go ahead and click on fall 2018. Right here is where you're going to select which campus you plan on taking the classes at. If you plan on going to Fresno City College, you'll click on Fresno City. If you plan on going to Clovis Community or Reedley, then you'll click on Clovis Community or Reedley College. But for this demonstration, I'll go ahead and click on Fresno City College. For your subject, these are the classes that your counselor wrote down on your student education plan. I'm going to go ahead and use an example of English. The course number is the number that's next to each class that they listed. So for example, if you have English class on there, they may have written down 252, English 262, 125, 126, or English 1A. I'm going to go ahead and type in 1A. If you do not type in your course number, it's going to bring up all those different English classes. So it's important that for whichever subject you are looking for, that you type in the corresponding course number as well. The section number you can go ahead and leave blank. You do not have that information at this time. And then you will click on Submit. Once you are right here on this page, there's different information that they will show. First thing you're going to look for is the term, which is fall 2018. The status of the class, if it's open, closed, or waitlisted. If it's open, it means you can still register for it. If it says closed, then you have to look for a different class. If it says waitlist, you'll be able to add yourself to the waitlist. Right here under the section name and the title, they let you know what class it is, English 1A, and there's that 5-digit section number that you did not have on the previous page. The location, if it says Fresno City College, that's where the class is going to be taking place. If it says online only, then it's a complete online class. If it says hybrid, then the class will meet on campus, and it'll occasionally have assignments posted just online. For your meeting information, it'll tell you the date the class starts, when it ends, the days and times that the class meets, and then the building and the room location. This is the name of the faculty member who's teaching the class. Right here, the first number listed is the available spots. The middle number is the capacity, and this last number is the wait list. As students begin registering, you'll notice that these numbers are changing. If you are adding yourself to the wait list, if it says that there's already 3 or 4 people on the wait list, if this number is 0 and this says 3 or 4, when you go to try to register for the class, you'll add yourself to the wait list, and then you'll be the next student available. When you're looking through these classes to register for, if you come across one like this one right here, where in parentheses it says more, in order to get the full description of this class, you need to make sure you click on this blue link right here to the left. This is very important because, for example, if you're looking at this class, a student may assume that this class only meets on Mondays from 8 to 9:50, which is just once a week. But there's more to this description. If you click on this over here to the left, this new window will open, and you'll see right here for this class, it meets on Mondays and Wednesdays as well. So you need to make sure you get the full meeting information. The computer system will not allow you to register for any classes that have any overlap in time. So you want to make sure that when you're searching for your classes, they're not overlapping and you're getting the full description. So back here on this page right here, I'll go ahead and say that this was the class I wanted. And when you come down here to the bottom, you would add it to your cart. One other thing to keep in mind, if you guys see any courses that start with a 9 right here, as you notice this one is 91052. These are for special programs. Only special program students can register for these classes. And if you click on this blue link, if you see anything down here in these descriptions where it says important class notes, this one, for example, says above class is part of the network scholars. If you are not in the listed program, you will not be able to register for that class. So keep that in mind. Look for any important class notes. So I've selected the class I wanted right here. Go down to the bottom and I add it to my cart. Now on this page right here, this is actually where you register or drop your classes that you want to take. So down here you'll see this is the English 1A class that I wanted. For the action, if there's still spots available, you're going to click on register and then submit. If you say, you know what, I don't want this class anymore, you want to look for a different one, you can click remove from list, then submit. Or if you notice that these numbers are already showing there's 0 spots left and there's already a wait list started, then you would click on wait list and submit. So once you've selected whichever action you want to perform and you click submit, if you get any red error messages, that means that whatever actions you performed, they did not go through. So you're going to need to make sure that you read this error message and correct whatever it's asking you to correct. A couple of common ones that you guys may come across is that it'll say prerequisites not met. That means you have to take a class before you can register for that one. So you'll make sure that you're reading these descriptions fully. You'll also get one that says there's a conflict between 2 courses. That's probably because there's a different time listed or you didn't see the full meeting information. So make sure that you click on that blue link to see if you can correct the issue right here when it says that there is a conflict between 2 classes. I will go ahead and remove this one from my list, and then when you click submit on this next page, when you get to registration results, then you know that whatever action you performed went all the way through. So right here this will say it was removed from preferred sections. If you registered for that class, it would say registered for preferred sections, and if you said waitlisted, then it would let you know your waitlisted classes down here below. After you guys have successfully registered for your classes and you click OK, on this next page right here you can check your class schedule right here on the left. If you wanted to view or pay on your account your tuition fees or see when they're due, you can click on View Pay on My Account. And if you're interested in any financial aid information yet, if you have received emails from the college, you can check your financial aid information right here as well. If for any reason you're having trouble logging in or registering for classes, if you go back out to the main menu, there is a phone number right here where you can call for assistance, and it is listed for any issues that you are having logging in or registering for your classes.